was really an underrated game made by Jun Maeda. Looking forward to the English release, and I'm just warming up so that once the global version is out, I can play more comfortably. So let's go. And that girl was my waifu, man. That was her summer outfit. And then once I got her during that time, I played another game. Similar to what's gonna happen when I play Honkai Star Rail. Once I get the 5-star Herta and the Immune 5-star, goodbye HSR. I already got every character I want. And then I might go back, but I don't know when. However, my goal right now is to play the global. Because that time, when that time comes, I can finally understand the gags, the feels, and the banger music. Yeah. I really think one thing is for sure, if they don't fudge up the English version, the dialogue, and like the story, like the similar to the case of Blue Archive or could be Musume, then I really think that, dude, enjoy the open world of the other games. However, the story of this game, even if they're filler or just event, dude, go enjoy the 3D uh, open world. Like, go. However, for me, I'd rather go for the quality of what I'm playing in the story rather than having a open world sightseeing with the mid story or like even low mid story. I'd rather have my food like not that great looking but really delicious when you eat it rather than a really good looking food but when you eat it it's mid. Something like that as an example. And once they like have like this game, the English version of this game, Heaven, once they nailed the translations without any mistakes or like any problems, this game would become from really underrated to becoming overrated. However, please keep in mind that that's only my opinion. This is what I prefer. I really prefer the games that I'm playing to have a really good story rather than mid story, but you can always do some good sightseeing. Like, what's the point of the open world sightseeing if after when you play the game during the story it's so mid or like low mid and quoting that it's good just because they put some realism adult story to it. Like, if you guys know who Jun Maeda is, or like even if you've heard of Angel Beats, then they literally made a visual novel on a mobile game. It's not like any other mobile games where they put an element of visual novel. This game is the other way around. They decided to make a visual novel in a mobile game. So my advice here is to choose carefully your answers, because I think last time I played this game I had a different ending. I'm not sure if they are gonna implement it in the English version as well. And because in that, the good thing about it is we will all have different experiences in the game. And I think that's the unique thing about this game. Now I don't know why I can't get out. I don't very much remember. It's been more than 2 years now. Let me just do something here. Oh, here it is. I'm really looking forward to the interactions, because when I was like trying to watch the story, even though if I don't understand anything, I can still feel that there's gonna be a lot of gags, and then there's gonna be feels, and then banger music, just like always. See that? That's the what you mostly see when you play the visual novel before. However, in this generation of normies, even though I'm going into anime, not sure that they really experienced that. Because back then, the famous things that they know are like, I think, K-pop or like English movies or something. Because anime was really underrated during the time of peak of visual novels, especially different ending, and then you have to be open-minded due to the harem and ecchi. You have to skip this. However, in the English version, really, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm really excited, and hoping I can learn some. See here, so these are the choices. It may look simple, however, keep in mind that, let's just say, there's different scenario if you choose any of this. Again, this is not a mobile game with visual novel, but this is literally a visual novel made by a visual novel gaming company called Key. And if you don't know that, that is those the games that they made with Jun Maeda were anime adapted that made us otakus feels in a simple way, in normal terms. Yes, it gave us this feeling, that this heavy feeling that we cannot express, and like experience, yet when we experienced it, it's depressing. Yes, it's just whatever for now, since I don't understand Japanese. However, I'll keep in mind, and this is skip. I'll keep in mind to pay attention to the story more once the English version arrives. Especially the time, the time and day. Pay close attention to that, because you might skip some. I think you might skip some scenes if you sleep early or something like that. Remember, this is a Japanese game. It's not a Japanese anime influence game, and this is a visual novel. made by Japanese visual novel developer. So there's that. To be fair, I'm just too excited. That's why I just keep saying what I want to say. Let's just skip. I don't know when is the day for the English version, however. It's already been announced, so I'm just warming up so that I don't feel lost. Like all of these characters, the character development, they're really well written. Even if you think they're just minor characters at first, the events, like I heard it's brutal, which is expected to Junmeda. So, like, I'm really looking forward to it. I don't want to have this so mid games, like, to be fair, like, in my opinion, like, Auto-Apocalypse, like, story or like Project F from Blue Archive is somewhat in par compared to the filler or the events here in this game. The quality of the story that Junmeda can do is actually really good. Like for example, let's say TK from Angel Wings. TK is just a side character, but once you know his story, even if it's short, you would understand where I'm coming from. Like the level of this depression of life that he can bring as a story. It's really top tier. Like if you think that Auto-Apocalypse or like Project F is sad, wait till you play this. I just hope that the translations won't fudge up. Also, if you're gonna banwan into this game, I just suggest that have an open mind and be open-minded. You're bandwagoning to the anime fan base, at least have an open mind and that this isn't your typical normie fan base. So what I mean by that is that I think there's a bat scene, yeah, and yeah, Mizugi events. So it's not as open world, but I don't really. It's not my style to have like a huge open world with mid story. What are you gonna do after sleeping to the story? You'll just walk around the whole field and flexing that it's so wide and big, just like your mom's. Okay, so moving on. Yeah. This girl, the violet hair girl, she's gonna be the first event, I think. Yeah, I'm really setting up a really high expectations to you guys for the story of this game. However, if depression is not your thing, if you don't want feels in your games, then just go to the mid storytelling games. Like you know what those games are. And just go cry about it or something, I don't know. Let's let's try that flag over there. So yeah, actually, if you, I'm not sure if I can still do that. Let me just try to go to the door, but maybe not. I'll let you guys see it once you try to download the game, I think. And I think I know who to save. I know who to skip for, which is an advantage. Yeah, this day 1, 2, 3. This isn't like, I don't wanna mention any more games, but yeah, this day, like day 1, day 2, day 3. Like if it's midday, it would really skip. So you better like do what you can, because I'm not sure if you can go back. Maybe you can, maybe no. And that's what me first. Because I heard that some people got the bad end of the story or like the event, and some didn't, based on the choices, based on the days and time that they progress in the story. And when I say day and time, not in the reality but in the game, like what you saw earlier, the time and the day. Or if maybe they simplify it, like not a problem anymore, then I think that would be way easier. Since I'm not sure if I can take a bad end or a bad route made by Jun Maeda. Like, I don't wanna be that depressed anymore during his peak, man. During his peak, and there's no one to talk about it to. Like, now you go outside, you can literally talk to anyone about most common anime. And we're back then. Mention anime and then you're weird. Like 2 decades ago, I think. Or maybe like even a decade ago. But now, oh, that's the door. Should I show you guys? I'm not sure if I can show it to you guys, or I just let you guys see it for yourself if ever you play the game. Also, I'm gonna roll for that the twin-tailed white-haired girl. Forgot the name. Not gonna skip those people. This will be just a short stay. I just want to do a warm-up, just in case. One of the best things here is that after the event, or like after the story, there's gonna be a banner music from She's Legend, similar to Girls Dead Monster. Yep, peak otaku times, man. Peak otaku times. understand Japanese and play this game one day. Yeah, like this. Just say go. My revolution. You just say that. Okay. Maybe they're like talking about the title or something. I don't know. Yeah, that girl and those two pink hair girls. The one that has a split personality. The one with the orange jacket. I'll get those three as the start. And then the white hair. Yeah, this is the other one. Yeah, this is the other one. I remember this shit and I don't know what I'm actually doing, but yeah, welcome to the different possibilities based on your answers. So that's like the difference. If like there's a mobile game and you put a visual novel element, it's like a simplified basic element of a visual novel with your choices. However, if you make a visual novel and turn it into a gacha game, then yeah, you get the gacha. However, like the people who made the visual novel, the people who really made anime, which are the Japanese. And when I say anime, I'm not saying cartoons like in the West. It's more like this, the anime art style. Then you see what I really mean. It's hard because anime wasn't like really popular yet when during my teenage years. Yeah. And all I did was play visual novel because I like the psychology behind it. It's like another life simulator for me. To be fair, I think I'll try this in PC since the emulator that I'm using, it's kind of impossible to put the audio, which sucks. However, if I play on the PC, I can let you guys hear it, just like on the previous stream I did. I did that so that I can try if I play this on the PC. You guys, how much of you guys can hear it, which you did. So I think that's good enough. I've been looking for a game that I really want to play. To be fair, I don't see myself playing anime, literally anime gacha games made by the people who made it. I wanna play it. In terms of fan base, LGO, Blue Archive, or HSR Honkai Impact 3. I really prefer the people who actually made it. And not because influence is different by who's the one that who originates it from. So I do really like, to me at least, I do really like, if it's gonna be a gacha game and an anime one, it's not like I'm racist, but this is just a preference, then I would like to start where it all came from, which is in Japan and anime, like literal anime art style, literal made by a Japanese game developer, and this all fits right in. The fan base were originally otakus, made by Key, one of the arguably the best game makers or like most well known due to its visual novel that's been anime adapted, like Angel Beats Air, Klana, Klana. Wait, let me double check something. I'm not sure if there's another one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, this one. And then Charlotte. And then the Kamisama something one. The lolly that's cosplay as a sister. To be fair, that was kind of weird, yeah. However, this is different. Not every great people can do always great things, okay? However, it's just I think one or two compared to a lot of the things that he really done, which is really impressive. Dude is like older than me. Way older than me, I think. To be fair, I'm just doing random bullshit go just to feel the game. However, if you like, if the story doesn't matter to you, then you just like open world, go ahead, I'm not gonna stop you. It's just that if ever I'm watching an anime or like trying to know what's going on, I want the quality. I don't want the quantity of a normie fan base. My ideal game that I want to stick with is, aside from Japanese anime art style, anime game, which is literally authentic, and I'm proud of that they made anime. Save my life. Yeah, the fan base. I wanted to have like an origin fan base of otakus, and my generation of weebs where the weeb was a slur. Yeah. And then turn-based, since I played Neptunia a decade ago. Yeah. And it fit all right in because I do have some waifus here that fits the criteria similar to the other games that I played before. Like, I should have a waifu in it that I can save for and roll for, and it's one of three of the main characters, I think. So I'm just gonna save for them, or if there's another character that I like. However, I think only 4. I'm just gonna save for the Mizuki version of them. Don't care what it looks like, I just want to collect them and then that's all. I have different variations of waifus too, so don't judge me. I don't care. Once I do that, I think I wanna draw a fan art of this series, especially if there's a really good character that left me depressed, or like made me like the character more. Yeah, I'll do that. follow-up here, a break, a heal. I wonder if HSR is gonna copy like the white shield. It heals it. Oh yeah, they trade the shields. Yeah. What else? Maybe it's all the same. The third base. Oh yeah, the stun. Yeah, I don't think Honkai Star Rail has a stun mechanic yet. Maybe in the future, since they are implementing summons. Because I think you saw one of the pink hair girl in the swimsuit. Sorry about that. In a swimsuit, yeah. She has this stun skill. And I think that will be really good in the games. It's really good if there's a DPS stunner. Good luck. AoE stunner DPS. Ooh, good luck movie. Oh yeah, I think that's already frozen. Because I think Jing, they affect hit rate or something. Maintains the freeze. Especially in Golden Gears, I remember the Remembrance Path. I really think the third base is my cup of tea. Like, I've already completed all the Neptunian games before its downfall. And then HSR made a third base game when I played Honkai Impact 3 third, and 2022 I played Headband this account. I think I can show you guys my account like the day I played this game. See, I think it's the one below. Yeah, Feb 18, 2022. I played this game. However, unfortunately, I had to play other games. And technically, during this time, I was already drawing manga, I think. And I'm enjoying other games as well. That's why I had to drop it. Similar to now. Now I think I'm about to drop Blue Archive, Honkai Star Rail, and Fate Grand Order. I'm not sure when I'll come back, similar to what's happening here, because English version of Hellbound really fits everything I need for a gacha game. I don't have to download unnecessary places that I can go to. All I need is to download actual masterpiece story that I can learn from, since I also make manga. So just like if you watch Bakuman, like what's the point of a good art if the story is shit, rather than having a okay or mid art style but the story is really good. Why do y'all like One Piece? That's the question. Do you think every arc is a masterpiece? No. However, why is it popular despite its art style? Maybe it's because of the story, huh? And the good thing about this is that you don't have to download the open world for One Piece. It's already there. Drawn in the manga. Unless they make an open world of One Piece. However, it's not like a guaranteed perfect game maybe. I really think once the global has a success, the heaven global is a success, I think a lot of gacha games could implement or would implement having a better story than going for the um, overrated open world. Because a lot of gacha games right now, as I observe, that they are focusing on how wide the world of the game is, rather than once you see the people who made it, once you know the developers, you know how good the story will be, you know the quality of this game in terms of the enjoyment, or like this feeling it leaves you, like watching a really good anime, which is really expected. Or maybe I'm just expecting too high. However, I think it's common to me, since there's already proof that this guy really made a lot of masterpiece stories that to this day other anime cannot comprehend nor be in par with. Also, if you like this, I think this is the Biako. This is one of the early broken characters of the game. Also, yeah, those blobs, I'm not sure if you're ready for those people. I mean, ready for those. It's like simple if I say people, however, once you know the story of their origin, bruh, normies are not ready for how brutal this world is. Yes, the enemies are called normies, I mean cancers, yeah. Spoilers. However, it's already in the synopsis, so it's all good now. Yeah, I think I remember that. I think that was the early arc where you would see the blobs in the end. Yeah, I think I remember that. Yeah. Man, content creators are eating good once they bandwagon to this. They will be like, they would see how good Junmaeda is with just one event, one filler event that is in part to become as good as a main story of other games. And take note, I don't understand what's going on. Like, I don't know how to read Japanese, however. When I saw the translations during the event was live that time, and I finished the whole event, and then it's like in par with Jiraiya's death, but not the normie version. Something like that. Which is like way more. It's like what if Junmaeda wrote how Jiraiya died. Something on that level. I remember that. Dude, I was the person that they made a banger song, and I was like, wow, amazing. Yeah, really looking forward to the English version of it, because I can now finally understand the jokes, the feels. But however, just to share, the reason why I kinda know what's going on is because of my experience watching anime for decades when it was still underrated and underground. That's why if you let me see an anime, even though I don't know what they're saying, I can somehow see what's going on and what might happen. That's why I remember those blobs, like the origin, and I think that's how you write where something took place as an origin. Unlike, oh, these monsters that you've been fighting, there were like humans that was cursed or something. That's kind of common and no brainer. I think the it's more like it's more like it's like eating a bread, but the ham is small. Rather than eating a bread, however, some sirloin steak is in between that bread. Yeah, that's how Jun Maeda writes his depressing stories, man. It's really good. Even if I don't quite understand it. Mostly, some part of it I know. Some part of it I understood based from experience. And I'm not gonna deny that. And to think Yostar is doing it, I think Yostar is really good. I think they made the right decision to hand it to Yostar, since Yostar has also made a lot of English or like translated or global version. Unlike what they did to Blue Archive, I hope that they don't do that to Blue Archive, similar to what they did to Blue Archive, because if they affected the dialogue, it could affect the story, it could affect the quality of the writing, it could affect the meaning, and it's gonna be something that not us, Jun Maeda or his team, genuinely write about. It's like for example, I wrote a story and then give it a translator. They're gonna change what I said, so that could affect the whole story that I'm doing, because there are changes that happen due to the translation, and that could be detrimental. So I hope they don't fudge up. I really hope that this year they release, since right now it's the pre-registration, so looking forward to it. And then I don't know what's gonna happen in the future, but I'll just enjoy this one, to be honest. It has everything that I need as an otaku. Even before Weibo was a slur, which is the wet dream of the normies today, to be called the Weibo, because anime is cool. Yeah, after decades. Like my auntie, she's gonna be a grandmom now. was like one of the earliest generation of otakus where their convention is like they're gonna 1,000. They're gonna, I think I don't quite have. I'm not sure if I can explain it properly. It's more like they come in group and then they decided to share a certain amount so that they can buy a translator to translate a single episode, and then they will buy the script and then they will watch it while reading the script, which are the subtitles today. And then the 2000s, that's me. That's the start of my weeb phase. Since K-On was 2008 or 9. But back then, Weibo wasn't invented. It wasn't a word yet, nor normies. Even though those normies are acting like Weebos were a word in 2005, but no. It was 2014-ish. Because back then, when I was elementary, I used to go in our club in college. Since I'm the only kid there that only likes anime, they were called otakus, since these are anime fans. However, there was a slur that what if you like anime but you're not Japanese? It's like, say, what if you're acting like an American but you're not an American? That's how we were invented. That was how we formed and was invented as a slur or something that something to trigger us. However, we didn't give a fudge, so it has become a nothing burger. The term weebu has become a nothing burger to us, and now being called a weeb after a few years after that, when the normies bandwagon into anime, it's their wet dream to be called a weeb, and it is accepted that otakus are like Japanese anime fans. It's kinda sad, especially when it wasn't like really a thing back then. Like, you just watch anime, enjoy the show, and then talk about it, since a lot of people are like normies and can just talk about it online with their online friends. But now, since normie declared that anime is cool after decades, it's like kinda sad, to be honest. They're using social influence to say a bunch of shit. Spreading misinformation, like there's a website 2005, there's a term called weeb. Like, dude, one can make a website and say that it's from 2005. How? Is all the normie in your influence, just like what normie do? Influence, connection, say, and then let them all say the same thing. Say a lie 1,000 times, it becomes the truth. Simple manipulation. You know how I learned this? Extrovert rumors. Once you've experienced rumors by extroverts, especially if they're cancer normies. Like most of the bandwagon to animes, it's cool now. Okay, it's kind of it's really bad. To be fair, I don't like that. To be fair, anime was supposed to be like a place where we just enjoy anime for what it is or what they give to us. And now, when the normies bandwagon and they see something that they didn't like, they're just saying, I don't like this, I don't like that, change it since we're bandwagoning now to this fan base. It's like seeing the things in the same place gets burned by the people who are like, we bandwagon and declare it's cool now, therefore we do our changes or else. And then the future of something they declared school now, just like what they always do, they're just gonna flex like, oh, I was an otaku, I was a weeb, but it's not cool now. So since there's gonna be a new fan base that they're gonna shit on after the anime fan base, which is kind of depressing, not gonna lie. Like they act like they were there since day one, yet they just use their extroverted energy, influence, and their aggressiveness just to say whatever they want with no proof. Pretty sure during when anime wasn't cool, during those decades, they weren't. Pretty sure they're doing something else on like what's new or like what's popular. I can't seem to get the 20 something. I don't know. What the? I can't get it. Not even sure if we can do gacha, since I think it's not enough. I think it's like 3K per gacha per all. So these are the events. Oh, you guys are not ready for this part. Yeah, this part is like the overrated on this underrated game. And if you may, once the once this gets translated, hoping they don't fudge up. I think this one is good too. I forgot the part where I'm not sure if it's this one. But I've already finished it, but then maybe it's this one, I'm not sure. The part where the slimes originated from, where you will, once you find out and you get mind blown of where I'm coming from. I don't wanna say a lot to it. I just try to compress it as much as I can. The more you don't understand what I'm saying, the better. So you can enjoy the story. Yeah, so this is the main team. All of these SS, these are like 3 of my waifus. Yeah, I have random preferences. This one too. This one too. Yeah. One too. Also this one, the blaster. This character. Yeah. Speed personality, but done really well. They're gonna copy a character like this, I know, once the people literally discover her, like most even the normies. Yeah, because it's been 2 years that no one is talking about her until like the release of Global is announced. I remember her, and then everyone, there's a gag where they don't know who they're talking to, if it's her personality number 1 or personality number 2, which change shifts, making it a troll. So yeah, I think we're done for today. It's enough. A bit grinding for now. It's similar to Persona, the way they get, I think, the way they grind. It's like a limiter percentage, and you don't want to make it to 0, because I think the characters you have might get softer if you keep on grinding with 0% energy. I can already sense it, where once the early event comes in, and then all of the normies would get mind blown by the quality of this game, like how good the game is. Not like in the common overrated open world, but how they portray this game as a visual novel. Story is number 1, and you put it in a mobile game. By that, I think you know the difference between a visual novel in a mobile game rather than a mobile game with a visual novel element to it, which like most of the gacha games now, which most are the gacha games now, especially other countries that are influenced by anime. Literally originated in Japan, but I think it's common knowledge. Um, so yeah, to be honest, if I understand, I wouldn't be skipping any of those unless an emergency happened or something like that. Um, but to be fair, I'll just stop it like this and then just go with the derailed back stream at best. Although I think I will try to re-roll until I get the characters I want, and then I'll stream it. Yeah. The typical thing you do when starting a gacha game. Re-rolling. Okay, let's just move forward. I think 2022 was the time when I was also playing my Honkai Factored account because of Mobius, Sentience, and Fisho, and her share of flame. Similarly, why I played Honkai Star Rail because of Fofo, Fushuan, Sparkle, maybe Rowan May because same voice actors as Major McQueen from Uma Musume, and then 5-star Herta, and last will be Tingyun because Tingyun has the same voice actress as Suzukaze Aoba from game, and Suzukaze Aoba was one of my first inspiration to draw anime. Without Blue Game, I wouldn't push myself to become an anime illustrator. To be honest, she was like the last push to make so that I can start drawing anime. I think because Demon Slayer and New Game Season 2 was in the same year, I think. Maybe. See that? Yeah. At first, doesn't have any meaning. Wait till you hear the story. Wait till you see how Jun Maeda make a story for that. popular one day, especially the quality. So I just wanna say I was here first when it was written. I'll try this. I'll try that. I haven't tried it for long. My only wife that I don't have the SS. I missed the summer event of her, so I don't know when is her next banner on the JV. However, in the EN, the global, I'll save for her, and the white-haired girl, because she's similar to Fushuan defense. However, her skill is like a one-hit delete, like the laser. Let's go with there's a break. DPS buff, debuff. HBR did it first, and then HSR. Just kidding. Maybe. Let's just finish this. And then tomorrow, later, I would be doing some scripting and looking for materials for the next 2 chapters for my other story, since I wasn't able to do it today due to be honest, due to this thing that I'm doing and trying to you see, today I just found out the pre-register website. Yeah. Already, the weird thing is, back in June I was doing something else, and I heard that there's gonna be a global soon. And now that I have done everything that I needed to do during that month, randomly I decided to look for a Japanese gacha game and stumbled upon the pre-register of this game. However, I still don't know the exact date of the first day of release of this game in global. That's why what I did is I immediately returned back to my GP account and then test if I play on the PC, would you be able to hear the audio from the PC, which happened. So now, once the English version is up, and I played it on Steam, hoping it has a Steam version or a piece, or you can download the game on PC from the website or something. Then I can enjoy it without worrying. About the audio of the game, because I really think that this game plus the audio of the game, it would really help me, especially especially if I'm gonna use this game and play it as content. It would really help the audio of this game, especially the delivery of the story, how they say it. Rather than the background music I use when I draw. So hoping that I can play it on PC once the global arrives. Since the reason why I can't play this game on PC, I don't have a way to play it if it's region block on PC. I don't know what's all doing. So I'm just trying to warm up for the global version using my JP account. Since I've already tested the audio. Sorry about that one. Using my MOC playthrough on Honkai Star Rail. Actually, there's like, if you played Ninokon, they have this mechanic where even if you sleep, it auto grinds. But that's not the first game who implemented that kind of setting. It was this game. There's a part of this game where it auto grinds for you even if you sleep. Or maybe even if you turn off the Wi-Fi. And when you wake up, it's like a black screen. You will see that they've already grinded and level up for you once you open the game again. I think this guy heals a lot, so I think I want to kill that first. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. just up to grind, and you turn it off, and then you wake up, and then you open the game, and then voila, already created for itself.